What the heck?
There we go. All right. So what is today? March 8th, right? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a couple of topics. I'm going to start first, and Andrea's going to start. I'm going to start talking. We're going to talk about changing up the challenge groups. So I'm going to kind of explain that to you guys. And then if you guys have any feedback or anything like that, we'd love to hear it to see if this is something you guys want to continue with. And then Andrea's going to talk about how to put pockets of time into action to help grow your business even more. So we had been talking lately about starting, I don't even know where to look. So if I'm not looking at you guys, sorry. We have talked about doing a revolving door challenge group instead of each month or every 60 days, blah, 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 starting up a new challenge group. And I think that with a lot of the busier coaches in our network, that it can be kind of overwhelming, especially at first, to be like, what? I got to set up an event. I got to set up a challenge group. I got to do this every month. Like, I can get where that would be very overwhelming. So we kind of want to take that out of the equation and make it more of a revolving door, so that, let's say you're talking to somebody and they're like, hey, what are you doing? How are you getting these results? Blah, blah, blah. And you can be like, I'm doing this. Do you want to join me? And so you don't have to wait for the next challenge group. You don't have to wait to invite them. You can be like, hey, just slip them in. So every Monday, it'll be like having new people starting. So I think that'll be helpful for people. And another way I heard it explained was someone was talking about, if you got sick and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with you, would you want one doctor on your case trying to figure out your medical problems, or would you want 10 doctors on your case from having all different points of view and education to figure out what's wrong with you? So it's kind of where we are going with this challenge group, is that we will have lots of different coaches with lots of different ideas, point of views, experiences, and I think that'll be really beneficial. So this challenge group we're talking about is for all of us coaches, not just for myself or Andrea. We're talking about combining forces with everybody. And then I just think that would also lead into having more stories to share, because we've all done different programs. We've all hit different milestones. We've all hit different upsets in our challenges and our fitness experiences. And I really feel like this would be a great way for us all to come together and help more people. And I was just listening to another team call. They were talking about how they do like 30-day challenges within this challenge. Like, we'll do like squat challenge. So it kind of brings everybody together for that squat challenge, plus you're doing your other stuff. And do prizes. So there'd be lots of prizes, and it'd be fun because, we could all kind of rotate prizes and getting people motivated to do more things. I think it would get a lot more interaction and it would be more consistent. And they are also talking about how they do Monday weigh-ins too. This girl is kind of a hardcore badass. She said they did Monday weigh-ins, and if you miss 2 weigh-ins, then you're out of the group. So I really think you're crazy. But I can see where it would be a great way to keep it interactive and not having a bunch of people that are just sitting there not doing anything and not commenting, because I think it'd be a really great way to keep the group pumping. But anyways, I don't know if you guys have any input, if you guys feel like this would be a good idea. Stephanie's giving me a thumbs up. I know you guys are kind of having some crickets over in your group, and I think this would be a great way for you and Kendall to kind of combine forces with us. And I think that your customers would enjoy seeing what we all have to offer. And I think it would be a lot easier way to transition some of these customers over to coaches when they get this whole family feeling right off the bat. So anything else anybody wants to add? Andrea?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I was so muted. I'm over here like giving you hand signals. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with what you said about the sense of community, because I think that it is really overwhelming being a new coach and trying to think like, oh my God, I suddenly have to figure out how to run a challenge group by myself. And maybe I only have 3 or 4 people that want to jump on board. And the ones, us veterans that have been in this for a while, have a lot of insight to offer. And we really should just be a team and be here to support each other. So it is a completely different, radical idea as far as coaching goes. Like, even when Ashley and I were talking about it, I was like, I don't know, this is kind of odd. But then I started wrapping my brain around it, because we've been so programmed to just run challenge group after challenge group every month. But really just bringing it all together, I think is going to help everybody. So yes, it's going to be good.
Awesome. now we just need to decide when we're going to transition over to do this. So
I know it's hard because now I have 2 80-day groups running right now, and I know you do too, Ashley. So, well, we'll have to figure that out.
And that's another bonus because I feel like with these longer programs, you have to run multiple challenge groups and they're going to be overlapping because you're getting new customers all the time. So I feel like if it's all just one big happy family, then you could pop them in anytime. And that was another thing that we talked about doing was having more videos to explain things. So like we will break it down and explain exactly how to get into BOD, how to find your workouts, how to find your program material. We won't have to repost them every month, every challenge group, or video them again. We will just tag people as we add them to the group so that they can find and make that a lot easier.
That's going to make life so much easier, not having to recreate the wheel every single time. You want to get a new customer on board. It's all already going to be there, so it'll be nice.
Sounds good.
So yeah, do you want me to jump in and start talking about Power Pockets, or does anyone else have anything to add about this group fitness new idea?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I like it. I know like the original 80 days is going to end on April 14th, so I don't know if you want to start it like around April 15th or whatever that Monday is. Mm-hmm. But it's whatever you want to do. I'm open to starting whenever, and I only have like one active customer, so I'll just switch her into the group, and I don't think it'll be an issue. Because like I said, we have crickets, and no matter what we try to do, it's like
well actually what we could do is our second 80 group that we have running, we could just roll that over into whatever group we start once this first 80-day group is done. So I think that could possibly be an option.
Sounds good. Take it away, girl.
Oh, okay. It's me. All right. All right. So Power Pockets. This is something that I have been doing consistently every day this week, and I'm already noticing a huge change in my business. Thank you, Ashley, for sharing this call because it opened my eyes to such a different way to approach working a business. So in the past, we've always been preaching power hour, right? Sit down, do your power hour, set the timer, be a taskmaster, do it all. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't have time for a power hour. I don't. My life is so crazy. The only time I'm away from my kids is when I'm at work. I don't have a lot of help. So I'm either trying to cram it all in on the weekends or at night after my kids go to bed. And at that point, my brain is fried. There's no good conversation coming out of me. So this idea of Power Pockets and inserting 10-minute pockets into your day of really super productive time has been a huge game changer for me this week. So I'm excited to share this idea. So we're going to break your day down into 10-minute pockets, okay? So pocket number 1. The first thing you do when you get up in the morning, and I know I'm guilty of this, you're like still waking up and your brain is still trying to figure out what's going on. You start scrolling through your phone, right? Like you're just scrolling. Maybe you throw out a few comments, you're scrolling. We're wasting time basically as we're waking up. So one of the first things I do after I get up, and it's usually as I'm like drinking my water and sitting at the bedside, is I open my phone and I do 10 friend requests. I just fire them off and I go right to where Facebook says people you may know. And the more your market grows, the more people you may know. So it gets easier and easier. And I just go through and I I check my connections, make sure I'm not connecting with any of your people. I try to open my horizons outside of our coach group, and I hit friend request 10 until I hit 10. Then I shut my phone and I start my morning. So that literally takes me like 10 minutes. I do 10 friend requests every morning, and I put my phone away, because what will happen is if you don't say, okay, 10 minutes and I'm done and I'm going to start my day, then we're scrolling and we're checking notifications and we're getting distracted. So the Power Pocket is really designed to be 10 very focused, purposeful minutes. You do what you're setting to do, and then you close your phone and you walk away and you move on with your day, because we are busy and we have to be productive still, and nobody wants to feel like they're on their phone all day long trying to connect with people. So first Power Pocket, send 10 friend requests. It takes zero brain power. First thing you do when you get out of bed, boom, done. The second Power Pocket, next 10 minutes of your day, You're going to connect with 5 people. Okay. So 5 people, and this is going to be 5 new people. All right. 5 new people that you maybe are just trying to, foster a relationship with. Pick any 5 because you're doing 10 friend requests a day, right? So stalk their page a little bit, comment, compliment, question, just open that door of conversation. Hey, I just saw you got a new haircut. Where did you get it done at? Hey, you just got new family photos. Who's your photographer? Like, keep it simple, you guys. Like, you're not going to, make a best friend on your first conversation. You're just making those connections. So 5 new connections, boom, close your phone, move on with your day. All right. Power pocket number 3, next 10 minutes, social media posts. So we are getting away from the 3 to 4 to 5 posts a day. Like, it's more about quality, not quantity. And I'll only maybe sometimes do 1 post a day if I just don't feel like I have something super good to do for a second post, or if I just, I don't know, if I'm not feeling it. I try to keep it to more stuff that matters, stuff that I know is going to kind of brand me, stuff that's going to be more of an impact than just white noise. And I'm still kind of trying to tweak that. That's a hard thing to do. Not every day is going to be a big heartfelt motivational post, but put your social media posts. Your third power pocket should maybe fall sometime in late morning, early afternoon. Get it out there. All right. I like to try to get mine out between like 10 and 12, at least before noon. Because then it's like from noon to like 4 o'clock. I don't know what it is, but Facebook is like a dead zone. Even maybe like noon to 5. Do you guys feel that way? Because if I put anything out there in that time, it just gets buried. So prime time in the morning or at night, like after 7, 8 o'clock, if you're going to wait that long. So that's your third power pocket. Get your social media post done, close your phone, walk away. We're still not checking messages. We're still not, into our notifications. Put your phone away. Fourth power pocket is inviting. Now, this has been something that I still struggle with because I never know, how do I invite people without sounding like I'm trying to sell them? And this is where the free groups are so, 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 so important. And again, I've been slacking on this and it's really hurt my business a lot because you want to have like that non-committal, non-threatening way to draw people in and show them your world and why in-home fitness is so amazing. So making those free groups and helping to draw people in and giving them something for nothing and letting them know that you're there to truly help is such a good gateway, especially with all those cold contacts out there. So send 5 invites. That's your next power pocket. You're going to want to make sure that you're using a free group. One really good tip that this girl gave was leading with, I need to apologize. I'm getting ready to set up my next group and I just realized I've never invited you. So it's like a nice way to just open things up and not make it sound like, hey, I'm doing this fitness group, you need to join and it's great. Like, hey, I thought of you and I just realized I've never invited you. So these are your cold leads, obviously, people that you haven't talked to all that often. So send 5 invites. That's your fourth power pocket. Number 5, send your follow-up. So let me clarify follow-ups because even I only just now understood what a follow-up was. I know this sounds really silly, but a follow-up is reconnecting with the people that you haven't heard from in a while. A follow-up does not mean that you're messaging the same person over and over and over again to try to get them into your world. A follow-up is if you haven't talked to somebody in a month, you're going to go back to your message, pick out something to re-spark their conversation and just say, hey, you're just reconnecting. The follow-up is reconnecting with some of your older people, not the fresh ones. Okay, we did that earlier in our second power pocket. We connected with 5 people, right? So now in your 5th power pocket, you're just doing 5 follow-ups. Follow-ups are, people that you've maybe talked to about Shaco, maybe you've talked to them about a fitness group before, or maybe you've invited them to a free group. Maybe you've never said one single word about Beachbody, and that's fine too. You just follow up with them, see how they're doing, connect with life. I feel like follow-ups should really be called like friendship connecting or something. I hate the word follow-up because to me that sounds like sale, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to just be reconnecting with them and like kind of just reinserting yourself into their life, like taking that file folder in their head and putting yourself back in the forefront so that they like remember that you're there, right? So 5 follow-ups. And then the last thing you're going to do, and I like to do this, this is why I love, love, love this Power Pocket thing, is because now after my kids go to bed, I do this last Power Pocket, and it makes so much more sense in my day. I sit down and I answer my messages, because that's a good time for me to do that, because it doesn't require as much brain power as, creating a Facebook post or inviting people or connecting with people. This is just me. Now I check all of my notifications. Now I'm going to check, my messages, anybody I need to follow up with and get back to. I'll sit down and kind of mindlessly do that on the couch before bed. So just to recap quickly, and you're going to want to spend maybe about 10 minutes on each of these. And that's honest to God all it takes. And I'm getting so much more done because I'm mentally allowing myself to do what I need to do for 10 minutes uninterrupted, and then put my phone down and I don't pick it up again. And I'm actually like getting my house clean and spending time with my kids instead of feeling like my phone is attached to my hand, which is what I was doing before. So wake up, do 10 friend requests. The second thing is you're going to connect with 5 new people. The third thing, do your social media posts, get it out there early to mid morning. The fourth thing is you're going to send 5 invites. The fifth thing is you're going to send 5 follow-ups. And then at the end of the day, you answer all your messages. So 10-minute pockets, shove it in throughout your day, on your lunch break, your coffee break, whatever it is. If you really focus those 10 minutes at a time, holy crap, you're not going to believe how fast your market and network starts to expand. Like this week, I'm super excited about this. And it really just makes everything so much more manageable, because these are those, what's the word I'm looking for? Ashley, those income producing activities. What does Melanie Mitchell call them?
Your task.
It's escaping me. Anyways, this is the stuff that is going to grow your business. Okay. Mm-hmm. Not the mindless scrolling, not the, checking your notifications, checking your emails, because I swear I have ADD, and every time I see something pop up on my phone, I'm like, ooh. So doing it very intentionally and setting those 10 minutes to just get on and do something and not letting yourself do anything else until that task is done. So much more productive, so much more manageable. We're all busy. We all have crazy lives, but that's how you squeeze it in to the pockets of your day. So, and Google Streak too, actually, I feel like we should talk about that, but I don't know if we have time because that's been another big game changer.
That might be a whole nother call.
Yeah, Google Streak's a whole nother call, but if you haven't looked into it to follow up on contacts, yeah, it's great.
I need to get back. I started it, I downloaded it, but I got distracted. But I really excited to do the pockets of time, but I need to go work out soon because I can feel my tingling from my Energize. But
it's kicking in, yeah. So that's really all I have to say. I mean,
but I have a 7-minute video that I actually watched yesterday from Melanie Mitchell about posting with a purpose, and I was going to share it with you guys. So I'll just send it to you guys tonight. But it's only 7 minutes, quick video, but it's kind of interlinked with what you were talking about the pockets of time and how to properly post and what to post, because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I'm posting about. I'm just going to post something. And I've definitely slowed down on my posting. I'm only really doing like 1, maybe 2. And if kind of like what Bob Heilig was saying, if you're getting a lot of comments, just don't post anything else, because then, that post is going to get lost. So I've been really focusing on quality over quantity. Yep. But I posted one because I don't know if you guys saw, I created an event for our new challenge group. We're going to do one on clean eating. And I posted about it, and I got like no likes, no comments, nothing. So that's when I posted the other one. I was like, can anybody see my post? And then I got a bunch of comments. So I'm going to post maybe later today or tomorrow about the event again, but it was just weird. I got like nothing, but my Facebook's been really weird lately. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes too. Like I have a free event I've been trying to push this week, and it's like total crickets. I'm like, are you guys seeing this? Are you just ignoring me? I don't know what happens. But the Facebook algorithm is interesting too, and they tell you to stay away from certain words in your posting, because if Facebook tries to catch on that you're trying to run a business through your personal page, they will bury your stuff. So I've been trying to get sneaky in the way I'm wording things and not using hashtags in my posts, even though I think I did today. But keywords like, oh gosh, what was that thing you sent, Ashley? It was really good. Or was it you, Stephanie, about what to post and not to post? It was like a list. Who posted that?
From Janelle Summers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was a really good, that was really good. We should put that on the team page. That needs to go up there for everybody. Because it was good. It was good. So
I don't like it when you post links to things either. So if you post links to the group right in your main post, Facebook's going to hide it. So sometimes if you make the post and say, follow the link, it'll be in the comment section, then it will get shown.
You know what? I'm going to try that for my free group, because I'm wondering if that's why.
I think it got buried. I think mine got buried because I had nothing and I copied the link. So maybe I need to do it in the comments.
Give it a try.
Yeah, we got to get sneaky.
All right, girls. Well, if you guys have any more questions, let us know. And we want to hear some more opinions on this new group and when you guys think we should start it. So,
okay.
I think that's
sure. I'm excited.
All right. Have a good workout.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah. Have a good night.
Night.
Good night.
Night.